What's up guys, it's Nikki and welcome back to my skincare segment, Barefaced. I know I promised you guys my morning skincare routine, so without further ado, here it is. So the first thing that I like to do in the mornings when I wake up is to just wash my face entirely. For this particular morning, I want to go in with my Fenty Beauty cleanser, and it's called a Total Cleanser or the Remove It All Cleanser. I just got this. I've used it a couple times, so I only need like that much, not too much. I just wet it and go in. Now, this is a more rich cleanser than I'm used to. It's definitely thick and creamy. And you want to cleanse for at least a minute or two, just so you know you're getting everything off your face. Okay, now I'm going to rinse. Now that I'm all cleansed, for my next step, I like to put on lip balm. And this is Supergoop's Play Lip Shield with SPF 30. It's a little minty, but like I said, it has SPF 30, so that is a plus in skincare. People neglect their lips all the time when they're doing skincare, so it is a must to walk around with lip balm. I am going to be using my Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. Now this gives you like a cool minty effect. I'm all oiled up. Now for my next step, I am using a razor. And just make sure that it's clean. Always clean your razor before and after using it, just in case. But I'm using a razor, and for any of you who struggle with peach fuzz, I really don't, but this is kind of necessary, not daily. But if you are going for a more clean, flawless look, that is nasty. I added the oil because just so you're not rubbing the razor on like your dry raw skin. So my face is completely like clear of any type of fuzz and stubble, and that's what I wanted. Now with a warm damp towelette, I'm just going to wipe the oil away. If you guys watched my previous skincare video, my nighttime routine, in it I had a facial steamer that I got on Amazon. I hadn't been able to link it because for some reason, I don't think you can share Amazon links like how you do it on the IG stories, or I could be like, hey, just swipe up. But a lot of people went and searched for it and got it and have been tagging me. So that is awesome. Shout out to you for doing that. It doesn't benefit me in any type of way because I was not sponsored by them, but I love that you guys did that. Got the exact same one too, but they have tons and tons of different facial steamers on Amazon. I would just suggest typing it in, facial steamers, and it'll pop up. But the one I used was Kinga, I think, Kinga, that looks like an A. If it's not, or if I'm pronouncing it wrong, then I don't know. I mostly just got it because it was pink. But that little steamer came with this toolkit, and it's just, whoa. And it's, slow down, girl. And it's just a bunch of extraction tools. So these will help you get rid of any blackheads or any pimples without you using your fingers, because that is just wrong. So at this point, I don't really have any pimples on my face. I mostly just have blemishes, which I'm getting rid of with a certain mask. I think I'll do that in a separate video because I found this mask and the story to that is just another video. So right now I'm just using this, tool, and I'm going into my, whatever this area of my nose is called. I'm not gonna show you guys that because it's just gross. But what I wanna do is to just unclog my of the corner of my nose. Because you know right there gets a lot of grease and dirt and oil stored up, and that can cause breakouts or pimples right there. So I like to use this, glide over, and there is just a little bit of buildup in there. And like I said, there's not a lot, but I'm just going over and then running it over my nose. Since I am cleansed and clean, I want to do a face mask. Yes, there's tons and tons of different face masks that you can do for different purposes. So right now I am going to be using, and I got this kit at Sephora, it came literally with like a million of these little samples, because I love Glam Glow, but I've never really got down into like all their masks. So I wanted to try out some of their masks before buying the actual thing to see if I loved it. For the most part, I've used their mud mask. That's a must and a necessity. I don't have it in here right now. But this one is their Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment mask. And then this one is the Flash Mud Brightening Treatment mask. I think I need a little bit of both. So I'm not gonna use both. I was thinking of doing like, oh, maybe I could do half and half, but I am going to stick with the hydrating treatment. So right now my face is feeling a little dry and definitely need some hydration. So I'm gonna use this one, and it smells so yummy. It actually smells like a body lotion. And it's a little bit thick or rich, I'll say rich. And now I'm just gonna wait 10 to 15 minutes probably, and then I'll catch up with you guys in a sec. 20 minutes later, still have my hydrating treatment on, so I'm just gonna take it off. Now, you can opt to rub it in entirely, but I am gonna take it off because I'm gonna put moisturizer on. I'm just getting this off with a wet towel, or you could just wash it off. For my next step, since I am completely cleansed, I want to add toner, and I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Fat Water. Now, I believe that it is called fat water because like a typical toner is usually completely liquid where you would have to use cotton pads, but there is no need for that. See what I did there? It was kind of like, okay. So this is literally, well, first of all, it's a twist top, which is so cool. I don't have to unscrew it or anything. And it is literally like gel. It's so thick and rich for a toner, which I love. So right now, you don't really need a, what do you call that? A cotton pad or whatever. You could just use your fingers and rub it in. So I'm gonna rub that all over and kind of just let it do its thing for about 5 minutes before adding anything else on my face. Now for my final step, I am going to be adding moisturizer. Now, because this is a morning skincare routine, it is definitely more ideal to use a moisturizer with SPF because you'd probably be going out in the sun or just doing daily things that you do in a day or morning time, whatever. So it is ideal to use a moisturizer with SPF, and oh, I like that. Right now I have 3 to choose from. These are by Supergoop. Like these two have SPF 40, and this one is more of a glow screen, which this probably will be the one that I'm going to be using, so I'm just going to put that aside. Supergoop literally has the greatest moisturizer with sunscreen of all time. I usually was never a sunscreen person. I don't know why. I grew up in Jamaica. People aren't really rushing to put sunscreen on. But it's crazy to me because we're like the closest country to the equator, so it's definitely more hot and intense and just probably not the greatest thing for your skin. And the one reason why I never really liked any type of moisturizer with sunscreen in it is because it left a little sheen or a little residue of like white that I just was like, I'd rather not. I would rather put on a moisturizer that just went invisible. This one is their everyday lotion with sunflower extract, and this one has SPF 50. And this one is their unseen sunscreen with SPF 40. So I want to test them all on my hand just so you can see, but I'm not putting them all on. So this one is literally like the everyday one. This is, it's not really thick. It's very light, but it's white. And as you can see, I'm rubbing it on my hand, and there's not a like white sunscreen type residue, which I love, but I'm not using this one today. And then this one is your unseen sunscreen, again with SPF 40, just showing you guys what it looks like. This one is literally like clear. It's like, it's not really gel, but again, it's very thin, very light. It's not heavy. And when you rub it on, you can't even tell that you have anything on, but it's that one's SPF 50 and this one is SPF 40. So I want to use this one because I'm not putting any type of makeup on today. So I definitely do want a little glow. And since my face is completely clean and cleansed, I just want to add a little bit of glow to my skin. So this is what it looks like. It's tinted, but you're really not gonna see that when you put it on. You're just gonna get that nice sheen, glow in the areas that you need, and it does not hurt that it has SPF 40. And again, I cannot stress enough, it's super, super thin and lightweight. And again, this is not sponsored, but I like to put people onto things that I think are just incredible. Like I said, my issue before was I never wore sunscreen or moisturizer with sunscreen because I felt like I didn't want to have that white, cakey look on my face. That's just not attractive, and who wants to walk around looking like that just to protect their skin? But the fact that I get this out of like exactly what I want out of this moisturizer is beyond me. So I'm just plugging that for you guys, just in case you're looking for something a little lightweight. And right now I feel like bare face. I don't feel like I have anything thick on my skin, and I love that. I'll just leave everything in the description down below for you guys. But that is it for my morning skincare routine. Like I said, always try to go for skincare that works for you. I'm showing you guys what works for me right now, and I have no issues with the products that I have been using. I use them consistently and daily because I think they're all great. And every time I do a morning or nighttime routine, it's always different. I use different products, but this is just giving you guys an idea of what I go through when I do a full skincare routine. Definitely like to cleanse, I like to tone, I like to really deep clean my pores. So what I was doing with the razor or the corners of my nose, something like that, or if I go in with the steamer because I want to hydrate or open up my pores a little bit or do a scrub or something, it's always different. So right now I'm just sharing with you guys one of my daily routines, and then hopefully it inspires you guys to, really take care of your skin and treat it well. Just because, I would rather walk around with my face like this than walk around with a full face of makeup trying to cover up any type of impurities or blemishes or whatever, or pimples. I think that just makes it worse. So you definitely need to take care of your foundation before adding foundation. Okay, I'm corny, I'm so corny. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this inspired a few of you. Share, like, comment on this video. Let me know what you'd like to see next. That is all I'm promoting on here. Self-love is the best love. Have a great day. Thank you guys again so much for the love. I'll see you next time. Bye.